Dating experience.
Look at you.
So are you dating right now?
Yes.
Partner, male or female?
What is sex like for a trans person?
Come closer and find out.
This is your daily Ketchup. Today we have a special guest who is Kelly, if you might recognize her from Jack Neal's, you might recognize her from Jack Neal's Our Girls Go Army.
Damn right.
And
Catch part 2.
Coming out soon.
June.
And today we have her on because we're talking about quite an interesting topic. And as a martial artist and someone who identifies as transgender, she's here to help us. Something that we kind of spoke about in the previous episode was that maybe you should start transitioning younger. Like that's kind of more advantageous for you, right? But then this was also something we talked about in earlier episodes. Like if your child comes up to you and then they want to start transitioning much earlier, what should you do?
I think you should gauge, as a parent, you should gauge your child's level of maturity and understanding of the world. And if you give them like how do you say, it's wrong if like let's say a 7-year-old kid, right, that probably literally does not know shit about the world, right? And you say like, oh yeah, I'll buy you hormones, I'll let you transition. And then after that, like what if that was the kid going through a phase, and after that they go out regretting.
But
At what age do you know you wanted to transition?
Yeah.
Very young, but like I was kind of like low-key self-aware that maybe I might be immature, not knowing fully everything, so that's why I only did it.
Wow, that's good though. You got that self-awareness to protect yourself.
Like maybe it's just a bit like young. I also don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like you young at time, you also see some anime character you relate to, right?
And you probably don't.
You have to really become like Naruto.
You probably don't know that
I mean?
there was these options though, right? At that point of time.
Primary school
time,
people run like that.
Yes, every time primary school,
that 1.6.
yeah. Then you really Naruto, man. If you got the self-awareness to know like, okay, I'm just a kid, I'm going through this phase.
No, but the thing is that not everyone will have that self-awareness though.
That's true lah. That's
and
true.
it might affect their like say relationship with parents. Their parents might feel pressured to do it, and then they might start transitioning early.
Yeah, and then in the end regret. Oh, I did transition. Then start YouTube channel.
So then at what
start
age?
Twitter account.
At what age or what was the moment where you decided that okay,
I think when I was
actually want
19, right, I was really realizing like, I really just this cannot, like I don't like this, like this macho nonsense. I don't want. Then I just transitioned like when I was 19.
So you bought yourself your first like homotherapy pill?
I mean, I met a friend that like I just mix around with like people in the transgender community. Then one of them like taught me how to go and acquire my own hormones. Then
Oh, no need go doctor or this sort of
go
thing.
doctor. Like acquire, I mean like to go to the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Never. Telegram group chat. No Telegram. No lah. It's really from doctor.
Then honestly, from taking the pill, right? So perhaps let's say we talk to people that are also thinking about it, right? What were the first noticeable changes you had? Whether it's
you will not get
your
any
mood
changes
swing or your physical.
until like a few months.
What happens?
Like you basically just get like softer skin, then like you
sounds good.
You decrease muscle mass, your facial features might change to look more feminine.
So aging.
It's crazy. It's crazy though that your facial feature will change.
It will change,
middle of your life,
but anyone who says that within the first few times, like the first 3 days of taking hormones, I feel so. No, you're imagining things.
How about boob?
Mine grow a bit, but it's not. How to say? Like to be honest, I'm not insecure about this. Don't worry. Because I know that some people are flat chested. Like just like that. I'm quite flat chested. Like, it's like this is the most that I got out of this shit. Like really.
How long it take you to grow?
Okay.
Where are your eyes?
Over the course of the years like 8 years.
Curious though.
Not much.
Not
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't have massive titties. But it's just like that.
But it would for others that you know of.
Depends on genetics also. Yeah.
Right.
Because actually, honestly, my mom, right, her physique was very muscular.
Right.
She got broad shoulders and she's like quite jacked like she.
Right.
Yeah. She's also very.
Is
tall.
there a way to kind of like a doctor, for example, if they examine you, they can kind of figure out what your body type would be like?
If have, right, then there will be no ugly people in the world.
No lah, I mean, I
all
think
the
it's
people on
talking about simulating the effect.
CDMW, all those like EDNW hardware zone uncle all won't exist, right? Because they will know how to go to doctor and then make themselves, like handsome or this and get the chicks, right? Wow, sorry, I'm a bit pegro today.
Everybody! Like, share, subscribe. That was a mess, but still like, share,
Yeah,
subscribe.
please do. Thanks, guys.
And click the bell notification button. Yeah?
Yeah! If I can backtrack a bit, right, to just now when we were asking, like, so what was that moment that you decided that you wanted to transition, right? How do you know that you are not just a guy that likes more girly things, but you actually, like, identify as a woman?
Oh, I think it's a bit difficult to answer, to comprehend also, because like, okay, like Okay, let's ask you a question. Like, what do you identify as?
Woman,
Woman, right? What makes you identify as a woman?
because of my biological parts.
And if you didn't have those, would you still identify as a woman?
As if I didn't have like
Like
a
your
womb
biological
and stuff.
parts, yeah. Will you still be a woman without
Can you
it?
ask me this question?
Let's say
I'm trying to think of my answer.
Okay, let's say I take your consciousness
Okay.
and put you into a robot that has no gender, no sex, no like it's just a robot shell, right? What
Yeah.
what will you identify as?
It's genderless, or
So you are
I have no desire
a
to like
slave
have a dick.
to the physical body that you are bounded to, correct?
I think I'm just accepting lah. I don't really mind. I don't really mind. Like if this
Correct,
is what
correct.
society define me as, then okay lor. Like I don't have the great desire to be of the opposite sex. Yeah.
Hey, that's a great analogy. If you put in a robot,
Yeah,
what
if
are
you
you?
put me in a
Yeah.
robot, I'll be a girly robot.
Yeah, it's so interesting because once you said that, I started to be like,
girl.
I'm gonna break the mold of what a human being should look like. My body won't even be like that.
No, what
It won't be male or
a
female.
dragon.
Like his head will be
dragon.
No, exactly. Like it can be anything I want it to
Gangster
be.
machine number one.
You
So
know?
then, do I not identify as human? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Your what will
I
your
can be anything.
I think I'm quite similar as you. Like I think I'm just
Just
a willing participant
robot.
in whatever the world like
Assign,
in, and I don't have desires to be anything more than
enough people made fun of you, so if I mean, assuming
Sure.
we take that as law, okay? So if enough people made fun of you, in your childhood, to say, oh, you like girl, you might just
No, I think how I would answer that is that if I were born with female parts, I think I would identify as a girl.
Yeah.
Like I would have.
Okay,
evolved
I
into-
ask you a question right now. This is a very a bit tough question. Okay, let's say
hey, let's go.
Let's
you
go.
okay, let's just clarify. You have a cock. All right.
I do.
We not-
Okay.
Oh, I mean,
let's-
but it's a good
claims lah.
clarification.
He claims.
Let's
We
say
don't
I'm
really
a
know.
crazy person right now, and I got like knife, right? And then I just like put anesthesia on you. You pass out.
Chloroform shock.
Yeah, chloroform shock. Then
That's
I
a myth.
remove your cock.
Okay.
Now you are cockless, right? Then
But
you
it's
wake
born
up suddenly, but you're medically fine, lah. Like stitch for everything. Maybe I just did a surgery on you, yeah. Then now you
Yeah.
have a vagina, right? Like how when you wake up.
No, the absence of cock doesn't make a vagina.
No, let's say I do the surgery. Let's say I got medical experience.
you gave him a vagina.
I
Got it.
changed shit. I did the surgery on him, right?
Yeah.
While he's unconscious, then he wake up suddenly. He's like, itchy, bye. Like why not?
Exactly.
Literally.
I got
literally got treatment.
How you go feel? What's go? How will you still feel like you're a guy, or will you now? Feel
I also feel like that because I was born this way,
I'm
right?
beautiful.
And so I feel like if the opposite happened, if I was born as a girl and then
suddenly I did the same thing and put.
you gave me a cock, I would still feel like I was a girl.
Perhaps you
because I
gotta
was
take
born
it for a test drive first, ma.
Correct,
Because
correct.
You understand the pleasures of being a man,
Yeah.
and now that pleasure is absent.
Yeah.
But you have not felt the pleasure of orgasms are stronger,
is
is what I
pleasure
heard.
all that
Sure.
human beings
Sure.
seek to
Wait,
achieve
but
in
so
life.
currently we're a bit confusing
Maybe.
your assigned like
that's
your
scary.
gender, right? And sorry. But your biological sex, which is your body parts, and gender. So like even if I switch my body parts, right? But in my mind, like what is it to want to be a man or want to be a woman? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
what is it actually?
Like
Does it
I
for me
grew
to
up
identify as a
with
woman?
sisters, and I just played with their toys mostly. So I grew up loving like Barbie and Polly Pocket.
Hey, I
And then-
have Polly Pocket also.
Yeah, right. It's just your imagination. It just keeps going.
It's like a
It's the
little
magnet
silly-
one.
No, it's this little seashell thing. It doesn't have to be a, it could be a chest. You open it's like one whole house inside.
Yeah, got swimming pool. All that you can put the girls inside the pool. And you can close the pool.
feet
then
got
the other-
magnet.
Some have. Some
Yeah,
won't.
it's not
The one that you have.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's the
not
plastic
different
holder.
season.
No,
Season
I got-
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
I must say that when I was young though, there was a phase where I remember wearing a dress, and I remember being like a little bit girly. And like I think it was like to me it was normal lah. There was like a phase, and maybe that was me discovering myself also. But I feel like I'm completely accepted lah. Like I think when I say
This
that,
conversation make us
yeah. I
question
don't-
our
everyone-
gender. How
How?
Good.
I'm not in question of mine. I already know what mine is.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I think like if you are born that way, then I'm fully accepting that
Yeah.
someone identifies that way. But I think I'm a little bit more.
No.
I'm trying to find the answer.
I'm
Right?
lost. I'm becoming genderless.
Nice.
I feel like I'm clear on my gender now.
Yeah.
No, but I want to know how much of that was natural, how much of that was
Correct.
taught to me.
Correct.
Yeah,
Nature versus
exactly.
nurture. yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so today's episode is brought to you by Plumsy.
Plumsy.
It is a sour plum vodka drink that is actually Singapore made one. Okay. If you all have been to the clubs, you all might have tasted this before, something similar.
I see that you have very tasted this.
It's
already.
actually available at several bars and like online stores around Singapore. They deliver island wide. So you stay where? Okay, Ken. Okay, and it's also honestly a great drink for all occasions. Because it's like quite a chill drink. It's not like those like no need to like go hard. But then if you want to party, but then you want something tasty also, right? Not bad. Then you can mix with like a bunch of stuff also.
And you can also serve chilled.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
And what's the best part is that we have a promo code. So look at my hands, 10 fingers, 10% off by quoting TDK10.
Here.
Yes.
No
And then
minimum. You can
no
buy
minimum spend.
Can buy half bottle. Okay, no, kidding.
If you share with your friend, you can buy half.
You confirm won't buy half bottle. And this one I own self finish. Okay, so check out the website. Discount code here. And yeah.
Back to the
Clumsy.
episode. I feel like if right now, like you say, like alien abduction, then I gonna switch to a man body part, right? I would just like live as a man, like which I don't even know what does live as a man.
You just
mean.
literally don't give a
I mean, you
fuck.
can pee standing up lah. Unique advantage.
But I might pee all over though. Unique disadvantage.
At first, it's like this one.
So if you think you have a cock, you will anyhow pee.
No, it's just don't know whether can aim lah.
I just want to say I pee sitting down most of the time.
No, yeah,
It's
you.
just
That's
evil.
why
Why did you offer that up?
Humans are supposed to pee like that.
Wait, who
right?
asked?
You're also supposed to shit like squatting, you know.
Yeah,
You
that
should
one,
put a stool under. Yeah.
Yeah. On your legs so they
Yeah,
can
so that the sphincter
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
opens so you can shit
Yeah.
properly.
And then I'm supposed to pee sitting down. It's both the same
I
thing.
found
right?
out because I shit in the jungle once. Actually twice.
And then it was a lot better.
It was so much easier, but I didn't like it.
It's the SAF snack. That makes your shit good.
No. It was something else. Shitting in the jungle. Okay,
So
let's
what is your sexual orientation?
I'm bisexual.
Oh.
I actually swing in every direction.
That's
That's convenient.
How is that not pansexual then? Or is pansexual is in love with the mind?
I don't know what's pansexual.
I believe
Pansexual
that
means
one-
you are not limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or identity.
Bring in the
so no
spatula,
matter
you
what,
dirty
as long as it's
slut.
human.
Right.
One of it is that you like both boys and girls. The other one is that it doesn't matter what your gender is.
Right, okay, I
Right.
don't know what mine is, but mine is if you are hot and there is a chemistry, then
A hot sexual.
science will happen.
Bang.
Right.
Biology will happen, you know, if it's hot and there's chemistry,
okay.
biology will happen.
You remind me of a teacher that suddenly like.
Oh.
And since we are here,
Hot teacher.
let's open up about dating.
Dating
experience.
Look at you. As
So are you dating right now?
Yes.
Partner, male or female?
Female.
Okay.
But identity not gonna reveal,
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay. What has dating been like?
Easy.
Oh,
Hookups also easy. Everything easy.
Yeah.
So when you
No,
start,
I never struggled. Like no, a lot of.
Jay.
I never struggled.
I also.
They call me Lady Casanova, you know what I mean?
Are the people you date looking to date someone who's transgender or
No, they're just good looking.
Okay,
Right.
no, but what were they looking for?
They actually generally are not generally aiming for transgender people.
Okay.
You're like,
sorry,
because the pool is too small already.
Yeah. No, of course. But like
they
there's some
don't,
people who,
they don't go into like the dating world thinking, oh, I want to like take a tranny home to sleep with her. They
Yeah.
just like might think of like girls, guys, or girls or guys. Then I
Got
just happen to
Right.
waltz in there and be like, hello.
Okay, I got a weird one. Do you, and it's a weird one again. prepare
How
yourself,
weird? Just go. As weird as possible.
do you derive sexual pleasure in the same way that a guy would?
I wouldn't know because I never really understood what it might be like to be a guy lah.
So,
What you
okay,
mean?
let me distill the
Okay,
question.
what is a guy's?
Yeah, I also don't know.
I want to
Do
hear,
you
but I
take
don't ask
pleasure with your dick or
Yeah,
with
with what I got.
your
I'm
asshole lah?
really here. Okay, it's like I have a cock.
Right.
So yeah, obviously that is the thing with all the nerve bundles there that serve its purpose. You know, to
but so on
Do
that
his thing.
point, right? Like, does it cause you any like gender dysphoria because you identify as a woman but you knowingly have male parts?
I just
right?
think of it as a very long clit.
which it actually is.
It really is
Yeah.
realist, right here.
Wait, so do you
Okay,
plan to
yeah.
fully transition?
Just leave it lah, save money, hustler.
Is it very expensive?
I would think so.
No, it's also risky.
Oh.
Yeah, health complications. You know, you could end up shitting from your artificial vagina. I heard stories.
Shag.
Yeah, you could. Sometimes they f up. I don't know, maybe the doctor like
The
not
pipe link
drunk
wrong,
on the job.
yeah.
You know, then suddenly like the shit can come out from the front poop.
Right.
Can happen. Yeah. So.
But if your G spot's also there though,
I
is
do
that a
not
terrible
know.
thing?
Yeah, I just know with any surgery, the more complicated surgery, the more likely can happen.
Right. So
Yeah.
this is, you are done.
I mean, I know that this is a very complicated surgery or rearranging a very complicated organ. It's same as
Yeah.
a heart surgery also. Yeah.
So you are done lah.
I'm probably like, I'm just gonna look like this, whatever. It's like,
Oh, you threw off.
Wait, then does a girl that is transitioning to be a guy get to choose their size?
This I don't know but
Like, so they can just make however big.
No, I
no,
think
but
it
I know they
depends
need
on
to graft the skin from like the shin or thigh bone or forearm. I'm not sure.
No,
about
there are 2 ways. There's also a penis transplant.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Oh,
But
from
they also graft the penis onto
graft
your
the
body
skin,
part for
yeah?
acceptance first.
No, but no. First they give you the testosterone. Your clit will elongate.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it will only elongate that much, right? Like,
But
how big can it get?
Like bigger than a micro penis.
poor micro penis people.
That's what I was gonna say.
Micro penis is very sad. I actually feel very bad for those people.
Now I'm gonna get cancer.
No, I'm literally saying
no,
I feel
yeah,
bad for
yeah,
them because
Really though.
they are not very happy about it. You know, just
Yeah.
On that note, right, we've been wanting to interview someone with a micro
Your-
penis. So if
your-
you have, message
your
us.
love.
Yeah, we'd love to
sorry,
speak to you.
you are more than your genitals. Okay, people love you for you.
Why I was asking that question about the gender dysphoria is also because there was this like YouTuber, like artist person that I was following that
Who?
Charlene Man.
I don't know.
So he was transitioning from a girl to a guy, and then so he actually started transitioning while in the middle of a relationship.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with a girl.
There's a movie like that. Girl.
The Danish girl.
Danish girl. Sorry, wrong country.
Polish lah.
Oh, I never watched that
Yeah.
one.
So
Danish girl.
what was interesting to me was that he shared that like because he was transitioning, their sex had to evolve also, and then his partner had to be very careful to not trigger his gender dysphoria because he hasn't done bottom surgery. So like when having sex, like as like what you mentioned just now, right, deriving pleasure as a girl but then identifying as a man
Yeah.
was very confusing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then, which is why I also asked you that question. You understand why I'm confused?
I feel that I just understand that like this is the situation I am in.
Yeah.
This is the circumstance I'm in, and I'm just accepting of like what I accept what I cannot change.
Yeah.
And I change what I cannot accept.
So can we go into more detail? Like when you have sexual intercourse with a girl, does it differ from when you have sexual intercourse with a guy? Like where does the penetration take place?
With a guy, then I'm like more of a bottom. Then with girls, I'm more at the top.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You are very flexible.
I'm very flexible. I
Yeah,
still cannot do
yeah.
a split. Just-
Karate, yeah.
So like for example, if now I transition to a man,
you know what I mean?
no, but then
so much what?
having sex makes me upset. Like it makes me
Then
like
don't have sex. You know what I mean?
Life is so simple, huh?
Sex makes me upset. You know what I mean?
But it's not that simple lah. In a cisgender relationship, you have to
But if you're
think about the
cisgender
other
and
person. what.
sex also makes you very uncomfortable, then don't have sex.
But if your partner really wants to have sex,
Then
Yeah.
assert your boundaries. Say like it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. Leave the
no, but you
consequences,
want to though, but you just don't want to feel like a woman while doing it because you identify as a man.
But I'm the other way around. So this I really got no idea.
Okay.
Strap-ons.
yeah.
Yeah, they strap on. Yeah.
I mean, it's more flexible for a guy that transitions because you
Because we
you
got
have the
one-
stick and the
we
hole
got-
already.
yeah,
As
yeah,
opposed to you
you
got two
said
hole,
it,
you can't
you
form a
said
stick.
I know it's two hole. One is got extension and a
Yeah.
insertion plug.
But would you say another weird one? Would you say you enjoy both equally?
Wow, this one depends on mood, yeah. Like I don't know.
No, that's physically.
Okay, for me, right, I don't really care. Like some boys, some girls. It's just like this person attracted, this person attractive.
No, but do you prefer one? Because like you know there'll be
No,
people
sex wise, physical
Yeah,
sex wise.
Shit.
receiving or giving.
Is my line of question strange?
No.
Okay.
No,
I'm also
I
curious.
cannot decide. I cannot decide. I like both.
So both good lah.
I really like just both. I'm
It's
just
not like, for example,
inclination.
taking out the ass just hurts law, but you just do it law. It's not lah.
No. Taking out the ass should not hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it does,
Something wrong.
not enough lube.
Is it easier to date men or women?
Women.
Why?
Oh.
I agree.
They're more understanding.
I think because like as a woman it's like there's ease of communication. Okay, so at my first date was when I was 17. I was
Okay,
still a
yeah.
guy. So like yeah, my ex back then was, I don't mention name, but was very traditional. So it's like
Was it a girl or guy?
girl. So
Right.
it's very like 你是男人啊，你要 you know you're a guy,
Yeah.
you have to you have to pay for the first
All about the bloody money again.
you must bring jacket. So when I call, you take out and give me,
Right,
and you
right.
suffer.
Yeah.
That kind of.
So that was the,
from that moment.
you know what? That sounds good. I want that for myself too.
I don't need pay. I get jacket. What?
Yeah, I also wanted that. Yeah. But yeah, so first one was a bit like, oh, I didn't know that this was dating. I didn't know that this was. Oh, I thought this was the norm. Like, so dating means I need to bring jacket. I need to be extra chivalrous.
It still is pretty much the norm.
Yeah, I know. If I were to go to see a movie, I'll always bring a jacket. So like whoever I'm going with, like, oh yeah, you can have my jacket. I can just freeze over here and eat popcorn.
So like, say in your early 20s when you started dating seriously, but before the fame, like, were you upfront?
Yeah, damn straight. I of course lah, I have to be damn straight. I mean, if you sleep on the first date,
I mean,
there's not much you can hide.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, like you all don't first date.
I know.
Huh? Really? Mine is like.
this is a Christian podcast.
I am so sorry.
That's why I keep saying brothers and sisters, right?
Oh, really?
That's why it's the daily. bread.
Oh, so it's like the daily bread.
Give
but-
us this day our
No,
daily
it's really
ketchup.
not.
It's not.
It's really not. It's really
You
not.
know, some things that might fly over my head. You know, I might really believe there's a Christian.
He's
podcast.
he got no religion.
Then do you get people like fetishizing you?
A lot.
How
And then
so? How
I-
so?
is it
But-
show
How do you know?
No, but it's IGDM.
Oh.
So I just ignore. It's like the hey, you are trans, like can send me cockpit. Then they'll send me a cockpit.
Right. Then you'll sword fight.
No, that I'll just
But over the web.
I would like to arrange a duel with you.
I'll just block them out. I'll just say you damn small. Then
So that relationship you had when you were 17, is it?
17, yeah.
Was that your first and last cisgender
as a
relationship?
dude, yeah. No, but it's like you know your first love is always like the most intense because like, you have no prior experience.
Yeah.
It's the benchmark from then on.
It's like it's more of like the introduction. Like you don't know before that. You
Correct,
got nothing
correct.
to compare it before. So obviously like the heartbreak is a really heartbreak.
Yeah.
Then after you start there, people realize, nothing. Nothing.
Do you think we park
Are
our
you
penis
sure?
the same way?
About what? Tucking?
To the
Yeah.
right.
No, it's back, right?
No, okay, wait. So are we
Yeah.
discussing about tucking?
Do you tuck it in?
Okay, wait.
Is it between the
Okay, you
two
guys tell me
testicles?
first. Wait, how do you all manage your down
I mean,
there
I start off
situation?
my day north, and then it just
Why
goes
is
where it
north?
goes
North? No, so
Oh, so you all
is-
put your cock up,
Mine's in the left sock.
mine's down. Mine goes down.
Down then, if you get a midday boner,
We all get midday bonus.
it depends on the
Like
work
for no
that
rhyme
we
reason.
do.
Oh,
Mine
okay,
probably
depends
not
on who
working,
you're
sia.
working with, yeah.
No, because I remember watching Super Bad, right? Then they were like, how do you control a boner? Then the guy says, oh, I put it through the elastic band. Then I'm like, huh? Mine bends down, so it's like, that's difficult.
Go behind all the way.
Yeah.
No, you just tie around your waist.
No, so mine just follows the
curvature
of
of
the
the-
underwear lah.
Right.
Wow, my answer's gonna surprise all of
So
you.
you're tugging. What?
I am maybe talking.
My answer gonna surprise you all. Wait, what's yours?
Down lah. Down.
Down so
Oh, so you're all tugged.
No, but
down,
mine
So I'm the
doesn't
weird
curve.
one.
Mine doesn't curve down.
my
though.
curve a bit lah.
Huh.
So how does tucking work?
I don't even tuck. I go commando all the time.
Oh.
Interesting.
No, everyone doesn't expect that. Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
You just assume people wear underwear, ma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underwear. What you fucking wear underwear for? Waste time, waste laundry only.
Like when you wear jeans though.
Commando is the way.
Speaking of commando,
Speaking of commando,
So you.
That was so scripted, yeah?
but it's not.
But it wasn't. That's the beauty of the daily catch-up.
In Aga 2, do you say more stuff? Because you didn't say anything in Aga 1.
I cannot give spoilers, but I'm more of a main character than a side character.
Hey.
oh,
Did you enjoy filming this?
It is fun. It is crazy. It is fun. I had to poop in the toilet. Sorry, I had
Yeah,
to
so do
poop.
we. Wow.
Wow, no, sorry.
Oh my God,
I had to
I
poop
remember
in the jungle.
Actors do,
I had to poop in the jungle.
Right.
Yeah, it was an experience, I would say.
Right.
Wait, have you pooped in the jungle before?
Yes.
Fun or not?
No, not fun.
I shared for the experience.
Hate it.
It was on the last day already. I just like, I haven't shared in the jungle yet. So I
Mine
just
is
shared.
What's your technique?
I didn't dig a hole. I found a edge of a
Eee.
hill and I just shared and let it roll down.
Wow.
Mine is I just shit into my hand and I fling it over.
Are you serious?
No, he just put it in his bag.
The LBV, yeah.
I never been to army, right, like Malaysian PR, but then like I remember going for a school camp where we really had to shit in the jungle, but then we had to go far away, dig a
What kind
hole,
of
and then
school
like
camp you
Yeah,
go
why
to,
would your school
sia?
do that?
we skilled
Concentration camp,
we skilled like a
Malaysia, Malaysia.
no, I was in Singapore already. We scaled a volcano in Sumatra. So like we're like it's a dormant volcano lah. Then we have a teacher, right, who is like really like Bear Grylls. He's like a wilderness man. He's damn good with like smells and
Then he pee, then he asks you drink.
Almost.
Can
No
you
lah.
taste what I ate yesterday?
So one of our classmates, right, went and shed damn near our campsite, and then the guy went. My teacher just comes in and goes, "Someone shed
Who
nearby."
shit is this?
And then we were all like,
Wait, could he smell and identify who?
so that's the thing. Like he said, we all knew where the guy
scared
shed,
of this
right?
man, sia.
So right, he said, I smell it right over there, and he pointed exactly to the spot, and we were all like mind blown.
Actually, you watching the boy shit.
Actually, he hiding there in the forest and he watching.
It's an open field.
I'm gonna fuck with these boys later.
At least you do that rather than okay. Now I'm gonna teach you foraging. It's quite next to the exact bush.
The worst is
Oh, shit.
now I'm gonna teach you how to survive with no food. You have to eat whatever you have to eat.
Wow.
Ooh, that one's scary, you
Then you
know.
open up his LVP. Lucky I prepared yesterday.
Tapau guys, brownie. So today's episode is brought to you by Clumsy Plumsy. It is a sour plum vodka drink. Okay, it's a Singapore product. It's made in Singapore. They deliver island wide, and it's great for all occasions. Like you can have it straight up on the rocks. You can turn it into a cocktail.
And if you're having friends over, they also have bundle promos for 3 bottles, 5 bottles, and the best part is that there's 10% off if you quote TDK10. So, and there's no minimum spend actually.
Hell yeah.
So click down below. Thank you everybody for watching our both
Thank
parts. If you haven't
you.
seen part 1, you can click the link down below to go and watch it. And see you in the next episodes.
Also, thank you, Kelly.
Yes, thank
Also
you.
that-
Kelly.
You are welcome.
Importantly.
Just
Vodka.
running around the